whenever we
Pull up the old
Andy,
chat, see what the chatters are doing.
a lot of game left. Oh, there's been some great comments so far. Fire Ice 39, who always has some good comments, came through with the best ones so far. Bills with the 200 IQ, the Galaxy brain take, avoid the 28-3 score. They knew. Man, there's a lot of game left. Pats get the ball first.
Yeah.
This is technically a 3-score game. I don't feel I'm not ready to celebrate just yet that the Bills are through to the next round. But by God, that fucking half ruled. That ruled. That was so fun.
Not only from a betting standpoint, obviously, yeah, cheering your Calcutta pick on, but from a just I don't like Patriots fan standpoint, and the fact that Mac dicked us around anyway, I was heavily cheering for the Bills. And my God, of all the bets I didn't get enough on, the Bills team total over that we talked about.
Is it? It's home, right?
It's home. Like my exposure on this game is about 90-10 over 44. Little bit on the team total, which is home, but God bless them for getting there. But there was a point here where I said, like, is this a trucking? It might not be yet. Like, you know, you have these you have good coaching staff. You got a coach who's seen this team twice. He's, you know, they're having all the variants going their way, and the third and one plays. The 3rd and 1 plays were looking like just gimmies. Every 3rd and 1 play was like 3 or 4 yards. So like when you convert all your 3rd downs, when those early scripted drives go, and then really like the things that held the Patriots back early were Micah Hyde making a redonkulous play. That was came out of, that was so a touchdown. Good. And then Bill Belichick held him back by punting on that short fourth. Like that's what I said, man, if he doesn't make that crazy play and Bill is a little more aggressive, this is a close game. And then, you know, those kind of things tend to snowball on you if you, for some reason, just suddenly can't play defense. And Isaiah McKenzie is the fastest man alive. Cheetah moved down a spot. He's faster than Reek.
Isaiah McKenzie is fast. He's got, you know what? He's fast and he's quick. He's got both going for him.
Oh yeah, he just turns it on. I thought about
Hyde, by the way,
holding table off the pirate ship.
I'm gonna upgrade Micah Hyde from second team All Pro safety to first team All Pro safety after that pick. That was just absolutely awesome. He deserves it over Kevin Byard. As good as Kevin Byard is.
Off the screen and...
Yeah. Yep. Oh man, Josh Allen continue to be Sean McDermott. Dable, continue to be aggressive, continue to put pressure on this team. Do not let them talk themselves into them having a chance. Literally, if we don't get a 50 burger here out of the Bills, I'm going to be a little disappointed. I feel like we deserve it. The weather is just a delight. I love the cold, the frozen breath. It's a fun watch here. I think we have to go Bills team total over for the second half. What kind of spread do we got here? We got Patriots -1.5 at Bills. Okay, so if you have
Bills don't tend to, and not only do they not tend to take their foot off the gas in plus situations like this.
They're throat stomping motherfuckers.
Well, and just the thing is too is like, how do you take your foot off the gas? You run the ball more. Their run is very effective right now. It might be a case where they try to take their foot off the gas and they end up in the end zone anyway. The run has been wildly effective. Josh Allen has made some. Can't say enough good things about him. He's made really, really good decisions, especially when to tuck the ball down and run. But even above and beyond that, I don't have the box score in front of me. I'd like to know what his rushing total was in the first half. Clearly over his prop for the game, but they called his number twice, I believe, maybe even 3 times. And those were really nice, well-designed plays as well.
Yeah. Everything that the Bills are trying to do offensively is just fun to watch. 2 touchdowns for the tighty whitey. Hat tip to the white tight end syndicate out there.
Golf slack
syndicate gets another and another one. I would really just like to see continued pressure by the Bills. I think the Patriots can come back and do something offensively, but there's going to be more turnovers in this game. This game now, I mean, how do you feel if you're the Patriots or a Patriots fan and you're like, the game is now on Mac Jones's arm? Like, he's made a couple of nice passes. In fact, the pass that got picked, that looked like it was going to be a touchdown. That ball coming out of his hand, I was like, oh, fuck, that's his. That's his
receiver.
drop it in the bucket pass. It's so fucking good.
He had two steps on the corner, and Hyde came out of. I mean, that play doesn't get enough love. I don't think that was wild how far he came. Yeah, it was like that Georgia play on that pitch to the Michigan game I watched like 100 times today. It's wild. Like when some of these players. And somebody's talking about batteries at 91%. Not as cold out here today. It is a balmy 7 right now. It's been a nice day. I worked on the wood shop.
It's t-shirt weather here, man.
T-shirt time.
I think we have a little monsoonal thing going on. Like it's kind of humid. That's my hair is a little bit big today because
it looks like
it's a little humid. We had a monsoonal moisture thing going on. It was about 72 today here. So
did you get that tidal wave or not?
Yes, it was kind of cool.
I was joking. I didn't realize you get like a weird high tide. What are we gonna bet? We should make a bet before we talk seismology.
Andy, volcanology, my fucking God, Jesus Christ!
Bills,
volcanology and seismology are independent disciplines, Andy.
I mean, an underwater earthquake. Still, there's a lot of overlap, and you know what? We're not going to have this argument again. But Bills team total over. Let's continue the trucking. What are you drinking tonight? I want to hear what you're drinking first. Then I
got a dry martini. I went no let's silver. It's the best gin out there for martinis. Saturday, January. You know, I'm watching my figure a little bit, cutting down on the beers, cutting down on the brown liquor, mostly going with the high octane shit. Because I got over Christmas and New Year's break, I put my tolerance quite high, like nothing. All right, so here we are in martini season at this point.
Is it martini season?
It's martini season for me. January usually is actually.
I think this is George Dickel. So I've been watching this upstairs, and I haven't been wanting to get up to get drinks. So I've been making a child make me drinks. And I would never talk ill of my daughter. She's smart. In fact, she's in the advanced classes for a few things, including math. But she cannot understand fractions that aren't a multiple of 2. Like when I said, put some ice cubes in it and fill it a third full. She's like 3/4? No, a third. She's like, I'm like, and eventually I just said, fill it half full. So all the drinks have been half full rather than where I normally put them. So they've been going down a little quicker and they've been a little heavier. She's kind of heavy. She pours heavy. So I'm blaming a 10-year-old for this.
That's fair.
And we're going to have to go over thirds and sixths again. Jeez. Because she's crushing the rest of math. But boy, howdy, thirds have been a struggle in this household.
All right.
Either way, I think it's George Dickel.
Has she figured out her third and fourth down math?
Oh, I mean, she likes football. Go watch this game.
All right, let's move on to some more topics here because there's a lot to comment on.
Yeah, the comment section is fast and or furious.
It's ripping, man. Everybody is having a good night tonight. Boy, dude.
I love that Stephen A. However.
Okay. Does tonight's performance by the Bills speak more to their preparation for this game, or does this change your outlook on them for the duration of the playoffs? A lot of games left. Like, does this performance, like, let's say that they carry this on. Let's say that they hang a 50 burger in this game. Are you like, well, that was their peak. They just peaked. They peaked too early. Or are you thinking that they build on this as they carry on?
I don't think that's a peak thing. And the Bills have been an odd team for me because, I mean, and we can always go back to the Jaguars loss. But, like, for the past 2 years, maybe even 3 years ago when we saw flashes of what Josh Allen was going to become. And you and I were very big doubters. We said he can't do this consistently because he's inaccurate with some of his longer balls. But he's done this where we've had these games where this offense looks unstoppable, and then you get 2 weeks later and there's shit going on like the Jaguars game. And I don't know because we're not in those meetings, those sidelines. Obviously, they're not going to come out after the game and that was mostly the offensive line's fault, or Josh sucked today. He was awful. We don't know what is causing that, but the Bills have had their troughs are incredibly low. I'm not trying to freak you out on your futures here, but I want to finish this up with saying, I've been highly impressed with the preparation for this game by the coaching staff, and I think that bodes well for the future against tougher teams because it will be tougher. Tough. They're the 3 seed. If all goes to plan, they might have to play a couple road games.
You know what?
And
I just want to say one thing. Last year, we were very transparent publicly. Every freaking interview I did about the Ravens, they got hot at the right time. Very positive on that team. And it hurt me in the Calcutta. People wrote up the price on me because they were like, well, he's high on the Ravens. They obviously want the Ravens. And I obviously walked in there thinking I could better back my mouth up here and buy this team at any price. I think I did a decent job. I think I did a decent job of hiding my Bills enthusiasm a bit this year. And so it wasn't as obvious that I had kind of targeted them. Do you agree with me? Did you know that I was especially high on the Bills? Did you pick that up?
I mean, we've had conversations pre-cast and off the air, and I think we were high on them this week, especially. I don't know. I was very high on this offense. I really didn't see this coming from the offense. I don't think we should talk ill about the Bills defense. They're running around and really making some nice hits, especially some of these edge runs. They're really, there's been great, but and like we said, the punt by Bill, the interception, the Patriots offense isn't as bad as Drew makes one good bet this year. Ryan, that's horrible. I
did it pretty publicly, by the way. It was on a live stream, so.
Yeah, I mean, it was on YouTube. Timeout, and we need to move back to Brett saying I'm having a good day in college basketball. Yeah. I have no idea. I have no idea how that's going.
And he just puts the bets in the accounts and then checks at the end of the week.
Drew,
figures out how big is the green number this week. Are we settling in Bitcoin? That's basically that's all that matters.
Yeah, we made 28 bets.
I know, Ryan. I know Ryan's being funny, but it's a funny point.
Oh, right. Yeah, right. Big love.
I had a lot of bad picks this year. A shit fucking ton of them. I would love nothing more than to scoop some.
Let's move back. Let's move back to the early game, Drew. This is a good topipic.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Absolutely. No one never convinced me. No one. You could not. You could torture me. Bamboo spikes under my nails. I would never say that the under was the right side in that game.
No, never.
But no, I mean, that's obvious. But I am not 100% sure we can say that the Raiders were the right side, and I had the Raiders.
Oh,
I think you can make cases for it. Both teams bobbled some red zone looks, and I think all it took was basically one team punches in one touchdown rather than a field goal when they're down there, and they either cover or it's the back door isn't even close to open. I think that game had a lot more variance than people thought. Obviously, overbackers.
It was a booger fest.
Jesus Christ, you guys! You deserve that over. Those live overs, everything. Yeah. That sucked. That sucked ass. But I'm not sure that I wanted the Raiders to get there. I thought the fact that they had a chance late was something, but oh my god, I left that air compressor. That's what that noise is. There's an air compressor running back there. I was freaking out, Drew. There's a crazy noise coming from the back shed.
Well, all of my audio is echoing, so people are probably going insane. So apologies. But Raiders deserve to have a shot, I thought, at the end. anytime a spread in total comes down to the final play of the game,
Bills.
Did they get a pick?
Wagons circling.
Did they get a pick?
Or they circled some wagons.
Oh, did they? Pick sixth?
No, just a pick.
Oh, that's fun.
Says awesome. Somebody in the chat.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I should fucking pull this up. Why am I not watching this?
It was an interception. Your thoughts on that, quick? I think I would lean 70-30 that the Raiders were the right side, but it's not a real clear one like the over.
No, yes, right.
Fair's
the
fair.
Raiders take that game to overtime if a ball doesn't dink off of Sam Hubbard's helmet.
Yeah.
Because Waller was taking that into the end zone on that last drive where they did not convert the third down, and then they kicked the field goal on the fourth down. They did the right thing. They probably should have gone for it. Like, the stakes were so the idea of leaving it up to you must score a field goal was an issue. But at the same time, if you score a touchdown there on that drive, then that incentivizes the Bengals to be a little bit more aggressive. The Bengals on their concurrent drive were very conservative. High five for the Joe Burrow passing yards under. The team, the secret pod prop. The secret pod prop is a winner.
That was an easy one. I liked it. Somebody brought up the whistle. So I wish I'm going to go back and see if I can find it. And I feel like the NFL might edit this. Like, we have a Zapruder film situation now, because live. So let's say point X is when Joe releases the ball. Point Y is the catch. I felt like that whistle was equidistant from those 2 points live. And then we get the replay like 10 minutes later, and the broadcast is finally willing to address the situation. Suddenly that whistle is like right when the ball's being catched. I feel like there was some funny business there. I'm not a conspiracy theory guy, but I'm going to say it. Can you hear that?
Did you hear that?
Yeah. I apparently have my ringer on. That's what happens when I get a text.
That's your text.
I never have my ringer on. I just have it on vibrate. That's fucking. Steven's gonna DM me a video.
Your text alert is we're tromboning.
I thought somebody did it too, but it was me. Anyway, that's my conspiracy theory. That's what I'm gonna say. Sorry.
I think you're correct. I think it was changed post edit. We do need the Zapruder version. And I would really very much like the Bills to get a touchdown on this ensuing possession. We'll see how it goes. First down run, I'm not fired up about. That feels a little. I'd like them to be a little bit more aggressive on this drive. What
would you say the odds of? And I'm sure I don't have multiple tabs open, just on my phone outside here. What is the live total right now? And despite what the markets say the live total should be, what do you think the odds are the over hits in this game?
Oh, 95%. That the over 43? I got 43.
Yeah.
We need 2 touchdowns. We're getting 14 points in this half. This is not a. I
think it's not. Are we in the 50s?
Live total is 50.
Okay.
I would like a little more aggressiveness out of the Bills. The Bills, every time the Bills have taken a deep shot in this game, particularly on early downs, it has been there. 3rd and 4. This is a big down all of a sudden. I mean, not for our second half play, and really for the Bills overall. Like, the Bills need to continue to be aggressive. Be aggressive, guys. Keep riding this. This feels a lot like the Bills Saints game. You remember that Thanksgiving night?
Yeah.
The Bills didn't back that up at all. In fact, the next week they came out and they played the Patriots. They lost 14-10 in their windstorm. They probably should have won. Oh yes, now we're talking. Fuck yes.
Now we're talking. Do you remember NFL Films Presents?
Yeah.
So when I was very young, Drew, and you're my age, in fact, you're older. So you definitely remember this. We didn't have the internet. It was called the ARPANET, and it was only used by the military and Al Gore back then.
Yes, that's right. I remember
the University of Minnesota had barely gotten around to making Gopher, and file transfer protocol was just a gleam in someone's eye. And we had to do different things when it rained outside. And I would go to the library and I would rent movies. And a lot of times I would rent, the NFL Film Presents. And I haven't seen this film in like 20, 30, probably almost 30 years. But it was like 8. And there was a bunch of Bills stuff because it was like early 90s. And there's this Bills player, and he sings, "I got a feeling that Buffalo is going to the Super Bowl." Except he did it a lot jazzier. I've had that in my head all day.
A lot of games left.
A lot of games left, I know, but it's a good sign that I'm having these repressed memories come out.
Oh, I love it.
Steve Sable was, he was a god.
Dude, I mean, we were talking to Tommy Curran on the NBC pod. He basically spoke the rematch of the 1991 Cowboys-Bills Super Bowl into existence. Wouldn't that be cool?
I'd watch that. Who did the Bills exclusively lose to NFC East teams? Was it Washington, New York, and then to Dallas?
New York, Washington, Dallas. That's right. Like Tom Brady, only ever lost Super Bowls to the NFC East.
Same, Jim Kelly, Tom Brady, same guy. Thurman Thomas on that team. Not Jake Reed. Who was the other Reed?
Tom Brady did beat
Andre
Reed the first time, so he didn't lose every time he played the NFC.
Bruce Smith.
Yeah. Sorry about the echo, guys.
Why is Drew echoing?
Yeah, your mic is picking up your speaker. Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Well, I can turn it down.
Yeah, turn your speaker. You don't care about what I say anyway.
I want to hear you.
Can you mute your mic for a second, and I'll tell the story about the tsunami here in Long Beach. So today in Long Beach, we had a tsunami. All of Southern California, really all of California, probably felt it in some degree. It was we saw the videos. Nothing happened, obviously. Actually, I won't say nothing happened. I'll tell you some funny stories about it. All the videos of the volcano in Tonga were incredible. Like that's truly an absolute kind of earth-shaping event. Very cool when that sort of stuff happens. Even for those of us who aren't volcanologists, who are seismologists.
You're not a volcanologist.
Cool. No, I have known nothing about volcanoes. I only know about.
Is the echo still there? I have a headphone.
Bills.
Yes.
Beautiful.
All right. Somebody tell me.
Beautiful. Pass.
Somebody tell me the echo went away.
I'll just tell a little more story. Blah blah blah. It was Emmanuel. Yeah, Emmanuel
right,
Sanders.
I have my headphones working now.
Oh, nice, good. Okay, so
I don't know why
that was fucking great. God damn it! Yes,
sorry.
Circle of fucking wagons, motherfucking Bills.
Someone say that the echo went away. No echo. It's good.
I don't hear
Christopher Davis.
Okay, so
Christopher.
Real quick. So
all right. So there was an earthquake under the water.
Yeah, the volcano was way bigger part of the story. The earthquake, whatever. The volcano was. There's
seismologists differ on that.
Oh, okay. Thank you. The volcano caused a tsunami. Oh, missed extra point. Come on, you motherfuckers.
That's 2 now.
It's not great. That's not great.
You know what?
For our team,
a lot of football left. A lot of football left.
You know what? I wouldn't be sad if this ends up being Bills covered by 28, 30-ish points. Like that's fine by me if the Bills cover by a big margin. Because there's a nice little side pot that is like 4% of the pot or something like that. I think I might be almost close to.
Oh shit! Yeah, the biggest
biggest ATS win. Yeah.
Biggest ATS
huge
win.
Side pod. Anyway, can't be missing extra points, Bass. Come on, motherfucker. Okay, so volcano happens, tsunami warnings come. They're like, hey, in 18 hours, you're gonna have some waves. It's like, okay, that's cool. I thought it was like no way it's gonna happen. It was supposed to happen like 6, 7 in the morning. That came and went. Time came and went. Nothing happened. I went out for a run down by the beach at like 8, and it was crazy. The water just sucked out of the bay, and it went from like high tide to ultimate low tide in the matter of like 20 minutes, and then came zipping back in. And like I've never sat there and watched like the tide, like you can see it going down in real time and then coming back up. I was like, oh my God, it really is happening. Like, this is fucking crazy. And there were people out on there was like an outrigger canoe race in the bay, and there was people like swimming in the bay and stuff. And the lifeguards had to like zip around and like pull everybody out of the water, because like people were like, they couldn't make progress swimming. People who swim in the bay every day, who are world-class swimmers.
It was like that Apple commercial, the Apple Watch, where the guy's like, I'm so far out in the ocean. You got to come get me. I'm pretty far. I fell down 21 feet. I don't know what an outrigger canoe is. We just have normal canoes here.
An outrigger
Does it
canoe
have like a thing on the side, like a catamaran?
Yes. It's much narrower than a normal canoe, so it goes faster, but you make up for ballast by putting an outrigger so that you have more stability. Yeah. So it can handle waves, it can catch waves. Otherwise you'd get dumped.
So yeah, we don't have tides here. Like you're like, oh my God, the tide did all this. I'm just not a tide guy.
It was fucking crazy.
Our lakes just kind of do what they do.
Yeah, the channel that takes you out to the ocean from Alamitos Bay in Long Beach, like the water was absolutely just getting like siphoned out. It was crazy. Like boats were, it was unseaworthy. You couldn't take your boat out. You couldn't take, it was quite wild. So very cool to see it.
Perfect Storm.
Yes. With George Clooney.
It's a good flick.
Oh fuck yeah, it is.
Were you out on the water, or you were on land?
No, I was on land.
You were safe.
You
were safely on land. Though,
I don't go in the water I don't go to the water in the winter. Too much questionable
sharks.
No, too much questionable
ash from the volcano.
Ash, for sure. Yes, that's right. Yeah, and stuff that gets washed down the river channel that'll give you ear infection and pink eye. So yeah, I don't go in the water in the winter.
So there's like poop in the water. Is it like
bacteria
fecal?
And shit? Yeah. There's like sewage overflows and all kinds of gross shit in the water. You don't want to go.
To be fair, we have some lakes here where you probably don't want to go swimming in them or eat fish from them. Like there's a lot of very clean, pure, pristine Minnesota lakes, but there's some that are not. I get where you're coming at.
It was it was cool to see it. And I would like to goddamn wait. So now my over is a little tougher to get to. So we have 36 points.
What are the Patriots doing?
They are throwing short passes over the middle of the field because that's what Mac Jones is capable of. 36-7 is 43. So the Patriots score a touchdown. Maybe the Patriots will go for 2 and won't make it, and this will land 42. That would be hysterical. No, I think we're gonna get more Bills points. Come on. Oh yeah, Bills definitely.
Fish.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's why. That's why you don't drink water. Fish fucking it.
Ooh. Sign collectibles. This guy, I gotta meet this guy.
This guy is always 10 steps
on it.
ahead.
He's always on it.
Oh,
this guy is always on it.
What sports have you been looking at?
I've watched all of the preliminary
alpine skiing and some figure skating.
I've watched
hockey.
all the
I'm just
qualifying for figure skating.
Everybody else, like we know a lot of people who have not solved hockey, but they have the information on what's going to likely happen in hockey. So I'm not spending any time on hockey. I'm going to ask people about that. I feel like
that's
most
only
of
one
that
bet
is past.
Anyway, really.
People got the best of the number on some teams that weren't Canada once they realized that they probably wouldn't send NHL players. So like, I'm probably next week going to move to Bronner.
Nothing worse.
Yeah,
nothing worse than having a turd in your ear. Yeah.
But I'm gonna tap on Bronner. Bronner is looking into the luge. His handle in the Slack chat has been something about luge for the better part of a month. So who knows if he did? But luge,
if he wants
skeleton.
I'm gonna give Bronner a head start. You ready? Germany.
Yes. Yeah.
Done.
All right, and then we moved. And here's the thing: biathlon, Norway.
That's right. Yeah.
Norway.
Yeah, Norway for sure. Norway. Ski jumping, Switzerland's probably where you want to start there. Oh, that was a
I
very
watched
nice
Caddyshack
pass
last
by.
night too.
Well, not a very nice pass, but a nice long gain for Kendrick Bourne. Patriots can only apparently move the ball in big chunks through weird ass broken plays.
Did you see his drop? Hit him right
Which
in
one,
the tummy.
Bourne? I wasn't watching.
That was rough.
No,
No, it's early. It was in the first half.
Kendrick Bourne is the only guy with a pulse on the Patriots, apparently. We got to ask.
There's some Frenchmen.
We got to. So Frog Snob will appreciate.
Yeah,
this
there were
story.
some Frenchmen.
2018 Pyeongchang Olympics in Korea. My biggest position was France under 5.5 gold medals. I had written off the French biathlete because he was over the hill. I didn't think he had the goods anymore. I did not account for him winning any golds.
He was cheating.
He won 2. And
yeah.
He immediately put me under pressure, winning 2 gold medals. If that guy still has anything in the tank, I will be blown away. He was ancient last time around.
There were reports of he had hollowed out the stock of his rifle and turned it into a small flask and had a beautiful Merlot in there, which is cheating in biathlon. You cannot drink because it's true. That's like my favorite Winter Olympics fun fact is alcohol is a banned substance in biathlon along with other shooting sports because it steadies the nerves in small amounts.
Wow.
And it's just like bowling. Like, you know how you have like 3 beers and like, fuck, I'm good at bowling. Like I'm going to, and then like three beers later, like I'm bad again. Like there's that, it's like the bell curve of bowling with drinking.
Yeah. Martine Fourcade. He's 33 now. I don't even know if he's competing this year. But he won 2 gold medals in the biathlon and I had written him off and that hurt me. Live total, by the way, is 55. 55.
The French waved their white flag later in the Olympics.
If you're handicapping the 2018 Olympics, by the way, if you're handicapping this, you know what you need to do. He's right.
2018.
He's absolutely right. If you don't think everyone who ever was in an Olympic sport like swimming or whatever didn't talk about like, God damn, that would be so cool to go to the Olympic Village and be part of all of the frivolity. Everyone talked about
fuck on those cardboard beds.
Not in well, they used to have good Olympic villages. Now they're cardboard beds.
Yeah.
To prevent the fucking weirdly. 2018, remember as you handicap 2018, and this mattered in 2020 as well. Russia was effectively banned in 2018 because of the Sochi doping scandal. And now they're back in the mix. So they will take some cross country. They'll take some biathlon. They'll take some skating, obviously. They'll deplete everybody else's medal total relative to Pyeongchang.
What are they bringing back the same ice dancing pair? We gotta look into that.
I haven't watched the Canada qualifying yet.
I mean Russia.
Russia's ice dancing pair won? No, it was France versus Canada.
No, but Russia had a decent one. I feel like I feel like they were up there.
You might be thinking of pairs, not ice dancing.
Maybe it was pairs. Whose boob did we see? Who got dinged for showing their boob?
That was the French.
The French one.
The French woman and the French ice dancing pair in the short program had the wardrobe malfunction that cost them the gold medal. That kept them under 5.5. Unbelievable.
Free the nipple.
Free the nipple. The big third down here for the over.
You got him back?
For Bills covering by 1 million.
Dutch ice skating gold medal.
After this
curling.
This
Ooh,
down,
somebody took the USA in curling. I'd like to know if that was men's or women's. My girl, I love watching curling. We have a curling rink right here in town.
Can I get an opinion on you? Is this good that the Olympics are now, because the Super Bowl is late? Is this a good thing for us as sports fans?
No, they overlap.
That they overlap. You don't want to see a week of Olympics, a Super Bowl, and then a week more of Olympics?
Are they taking off that Sunday? Or is there events that Sunday?
I'm sure there's events, but on any day.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with the rest of it. So like every other day, I'm going to be fine with it. I'm going to be mad that day. I'll be mad that day. My wife's texting.
Does the week leading up to the Super Bowl grind on you?
TV.
All right, hey, I'll let you go.
Let's not wrap really. It up. No, I just gonna see if the dog's out here.
Let's wrap it up, man. It's been 35 minutes. You're out in the 7-degree cold. You're doing it for the people. Fine. You're really doing something.
It's not for the people. Super Bowl week's not a grind. Super Bowl week's fun. By that time, you have most of your positions lined up already. You're just waiting for information on songs.
I'm just excited. I am just excited to drink Will Brinson under the table. That is really all that I care about when it comes to Super Bowl week, because it's in LA this year. Luck. Will's coming, and he does not know what he's in for. I'm in peak form right now. I'm here housing a martini. I don't even have glassy eyes. I've had a whole martini over the duration of this halftime show. Yeah. So, yeah, peak form right now. Brinson's in trouble. We're gonna do streams for the night game. Night game tomorrow. Night game on.
Monday. Night game tomorrow, and then night game Monday. So we'll catch you here. Same danger time, same danger place. Nighttime. Those are good. Where'd you pick those glasses up?
Oh, with the silver rim. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't remember. We've had these for a long time. Pier 1 is where you get a lot of great glasses, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but ours closed. Fucking coronavirus. All right.
I think
see you tomorrow.
Pier 1 might be closed.